right, welcome everybody to what's going to hopefully be a relatively simple this time as opposed to the last bike that I put together. Build of the brand new Repo 1982 Haro Master, the original Bob Haro machine that he basically started freestyle BMX on. John was cool enough to bring out a repop of the bike with all modern stuff to it and make it a lot cooler. So I'm going to throw this thing together and then do a couple of curb endos, maybe some backwards wheelies, mess around with some stuff, and play as though I know what I'm doing on a BMX bike at 57 when you're not Rick Monturno or Dennis McCoy. But anyway, I'm going to throw this thing together now, and we're going to see what happens and see what's going on here. I really love this bike. I didn't have one when they first came out in 1982. I was still racing, so I didn't have this. My friend who did ride had one. It was a bitchin' looking bike, all chrome. It was an amazing looking bike. Talked to my girl. She's like, "You got to get that, man. I love chrome bikes. It's awesome." So I went ahead and ordered it. Just came in. It took a little bit longer than normal. Thank you, supply chain issues and all that other stuff. So also, I'm wearing my vintage Haro jersey today. From 1980, I don't know, 6 or something. Back in the day, still fits me, so I'm pretty stoked on that. But anyway, let's start ripping into this thing, man. I also did something special here. Back in the day, Bob rode with would have been Tuff wheels. I bought some graphite Tuffs. They don't have a coaster brake, but they are graphite. They're black Tuff wheels. We're gonna put Tuff wheels on this thing, just like Bob rode back in the day. Boom. Got my black Tuffs. Check them out. So let's make it happen, man. Let's put this thing together. And meanwhile, I'll be giving you anecdotes about BMX from back in the day. Oh, also, I got this from Flatland Fuel. They were good enough to send a pair of Haro glasses, Haro shades. So let's check this out. I feel very Jeff Spicoli with these bad boys on. Yeah, right on, right, baby. So check them out. Haro on there. Haro, you doing, baby? Be wearing those later on in spring and summer. Time occurs. And also I got a the bike was $1,900, so shirt from Flatland Fuel as well. Haro shirt that has, I guess that's RL Osborne. Actually, on this bike he would have been riding the RL 20, doing a power slide back in the day. Big deal. Anyway, some cool stuff came along with the bike. Seat. All right. So you saw the Tuff wheels. Now let's pull this bad boy out. Oh, there's the seat. A bam, a boom. What's this? This big long box. Oh boy. Oh, handlebars. Handlebars. Let's pop this off here. What do you say? Some spokes. I broke some spokes on the bike before. I had to get some new spokes. Handlebars, baby. The Oakley grips. I wish Oakley still made grips as opposed to just the freaking sunglasses that they make. I'm not a fan of Oakley sunglasses. They never did anything for me. Back when they started making sunglasses, I was like, why are you making sunglasses, man? Make grips for bicycles like you're supposed to. Ooh, chrome, man. Chrome everywhere. I won't take the covers off of these. Why they put red and black on the grips, I don't know, but I don't care. I don't care, man. It's cool. It's cool. Oh, my God. There's the original Haro sticker back in the day. Oh, we all want to be Bob Haro. Bob's the man. So that's the side. Here it comes. Are you ready? I'm not. Yeah. Rock and roll, man. Look at that fucking beauty. All chrome. Then he gets cranks look like the old Redline cranks. I gotta take his wheels off though, because I'm putting those Tuff wheels on here. Let's put this right here for the moment. Flatland Fuel stickers. Feels that way. All right. Move the box down. See that back there while we're doing this. Jump in there. Supposed to be pedals. Yeah. So back in the archaic man, which is now over 40 years ago, there was no such thing as freestyle BMX. There was just guys riding bicycles, having a good time, doing wheelies. And Bob and his buddies, Jon Sanguine, I think his name was, or something like that, invented the rock walk, which is really the first freestyle trick in the bunny hop 360. Oh, here's the important part of everything: reflectors. No, not reflectors. Fuck reflectors, man. It's reflecting on a misspent youth, right? But well, we do have some cables in here that we need. Need that in a little while. That there. Reflectors, no. The nubs for the brake cables. Just the adjuster. Those little parts that you need to throw a bike together in this day and age. But the one thing you definitely don't need, the thing I don't want, is reflectors. I don't have any reflectors on my bike. If you want me, come and get me. Alrighty. Alright, let's get get some wire cutters out so we can cut these cable ties. Get the parts off of here. Start throwing this thing together. So, like I was saying, the year is 1982. I was racing BMX. I didn't think I was good enough to ride freestyle. I would watch the guys in the magazine. I'm like, how the fuck do you spin the front to the back like that, doing rock walks and shit? 2 years later, though, I would graduate high school, and being able to go to the races, what used to be, damn man, 3-4 times a week, became impossible. Because I was not going to college or anything, so I was going to work. Going to work meant that I was going to have to figure out a way to ride my bike and make money. So what I did is I got into freestyle BMX. Freestyle in BMX. And that was the year that it really took off. 1984 was the big year for freestyle. That's when it really became a full-fledged legit thing. It was the year that Freestyle magazine came out. That first issue was Ron on it. I still got that upstairs somewhere. And it was the underground happening, having a new sport emerge from nothing, basically. All right, let's get this in the bike rack here and get it so we can work on it. So that chrome bad boy. Let's see if I can do this without messing the stickers up. We'll see. All right, hopefully everybody can see that when I'm working on it. You can see it. Taking these pieces of tape and stuff off of here. First thing I want to do is get the wheels swapped out. There's tough wheels on here. Reflectors, man, it's cracking me up. I was when freestyle first came out, I was riding with my friends. We were going down the street, and I was doing a frame stand, which is like an archaic way of doing a surfer. And cop sees me on the bike doing a frame stand. He asked me, and obviously I've never seen anything like that before. So he sees me doing this, looks up over at me, he's like, so I'm like, whatever, man. And back down my bike, but then I just got right back up on it. It's like, it's just so funny how the younger generation buck up against authority, and an authority, no matter how young they are, or whatever, they gotta push back against you all the time. It's just so stupid. It's like, let the young people lead the charge in a fucking way. They were good enough to defeat the Nazis in World War II. Let them have some fun and freestyle bikes, or at the very least, not get shot up in school. Okay, this is gonna be so cool. I'm so stoked on it. Can't wait to go ride this around with Chrissy and do a little bit of freestyle on it. Pretend that I'm the young man I used to be back in the day. It's so cool the way that they've done these with the integrating the old with the new. Like, yeah, you got much better stuff. You got the new chain. The new chain. The new way of doing things with the headsets, integrated headsets and the integrated neck. But yet you've got a diacomp C post clamp on here, which makes it cool. But it gives it a little old school feel. What we're trying to do here, man. We're trying to get like a guy like my age to say, "Fuck, this is cool. Let's go play with our bikes again for a little while. Let's go get that misspent youth back for 5 minutes, just for 5 freaking minutes. We could just remember what it was like to be a non-conformist fucking rebel." Freaks. That's what it's all about, man. Being a non-conformist. Bob Haro said it best. BMX is an outlet for a creative mind, man. You're not progressively minded, you're probably not going to be into something like freestyle and shit. You're going to be playing football or one of those sports, soccer, all that stuff. You have to have a different mentality to look at a bike and they fucking want to go for it. In fact, I think about that some days too. About the fact that we used to, basically our generation looked at a piece of plywood that went up to a vertical angle, just like that, looked at and said, yeah, we can do that. We can do that forever. I guess it's something that's totally normal that we should be doing. Like, that's just totally easy, something that should be going on. I don't see a reason why we can't do this. Don't see a reason why we can't. It's really, that's a frame of mind too. We teach you everything they want in school, whether it's higher education or grade school education. But if you don't have that mentality, say, I can do it, I can go for it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to try it anyhow. You're never going to get anywhere with anything that you do. And wackos and zeros. I'm just digging it. You got the integrated seat post and everything. We still got that old school. It's cushioned, but it's got a Caster X look to it. This is really cool. That's the bomb. That's the bomb shizzle. Bomb shadizzle. Snizzle. Shizzle. In fact, I think that's the first thing we're going to do is put that in there and crank it down tight. I'm going to find the right wrench for this. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not 18, so the seat's got to go down a little bit. Or it's got to be up a little bit. Oh, man. So, yeah, we were the first generation of freestylers, man. There'll never be another first generation of BMX freestylers. It's really cool when you think about it. First maniacs to say, let's go for the gusto. Something as crazy as this. What a good time to be alive. No wars going on, nothing fucking your life up. Right? Just no 9/11s, no mass shootings in schools. All you had to deal with was a neighborhood bully. Pain in the ass. But at least a neighborhood bully couldn't fucking blow shit all over an internet. So everybody in the world could see whatever dumb thing they wanted to bully you with. Oh, man, let's see here. Don't be a bully, man. Never cool. All right, let's get these off of here without scratching. Haro just, the man knows graphic design, dude. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I'm not a fan of the new school graphic shit. I'm just a fan of the classics. In fact, it's something I learned reading about the history of Haro and everything. I didn't realize when exactly Bob was completely gone from the company, and there was a weird transition there where they started calling bikes like Blammo and all that shit. And I was like, who's designing this crap? And it was even after the Blammo, it really got really weird with Haro, where it was just like, ugh, this is not really freestyle-esque to me. And because that's when Bob's contract was up. Bob was, when he sold the company, he was still contracted to be the man, to do all of the design and everything. He was still designing all the bikes. That's why everything looked so fucking cool all those years, man. You know, basically throughout the 80s, you had these awesome bikes coming out of Haro, left and right. And Bob left, and it was like, this is too bad, man. It's just a bummer. Didn't deal. Didn't hang. I was like, what the hell is this stuff, man? All right. So, first thing we're going to do, I'm going to get this front tuff wheel on. So let's swap out the tire to this and throw this tuff wheel on. This thing looks like it's going to be a Haro Freestyle. I was so stoked on this bike thing. It's so fucking cool. I'm going to have to get some cool valve caps. Why Haro never made valve caps, I never know. We got a little spike here. All right. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Air out of this tire. (1982). I was 16 years old. Racing hardcore. Getting trips up north to a place called North Bergen and Braddock BMX. It was a really good time. It was a good time to be a kid, man. I can't tell you how much fun we had back then doing our thing, making it happen, getting it done. Let's get this tire off without blowing the tire. One tire down. You like these wheels? They're nice wheels, but that's not what I'm looking for, man. That's not where I'm going with this. Going with this, baby. If I was actually riding freestyle, wrenches. If I was actually riding freestyle, I wouldn't be putting tuff wheels on my bike. But back in the day, I had graphite tuff wheels on my bikes. My graphites. Yeah. In fact, I had tuff wheels in the beginning. Like that was the thing. Then we would spray like like hairspray and shit on our rims so the brakes would work, because kids are like, "What are brakes?" Yeah, so we used to always ride with brakes on our bicycles. We didn't ride without brakes. Consider that to be dangerous. And there's a lot of tricks you can do with a bike. Brakes. You're like, I can do the same tricks without brakes. I'm like, there's stuff you can do with brakes that you can't do with your foot jammed into the frame or whatever. So, but every generation's got to do their thing. So if you're into riding with no brakes, go for it. I'm not going to be the old man going, "You're brakes on your bicycle." I don't want to be that cop that's telling you to sit down, right? All right. Let's fill this tire up with some air, kid. Down you go. Yeah, there's my knife. Cool. Okay. 6, 3, that's all right. Ready to da 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 da. Those of you who remember BMX history, we did not have pegs on our bikes in the beginning. That did not happen. That was not a thing. Not a freaking thing. Our first pegs were nothing like this. They were comically small. Comically freaking small. I don't know how to explain to you how fucking small these pegs were. Let's see. Let's see if I can do this the easier way. Get that out of the way. Get this out of the way. Yeah, let's see if these will work on this. Life is good. Alright, let's put that on there. Down. Peg. Again, that's something we didn't think of back in the day. Like, oh, pegs. Then we had to come up with a different 10,000 different ways to do pegs until we figured out that just bolting them onto the wheels was probably the best course of action. We put them on the frame, we put them over there, we put them over here. It was fucking insane. Let's do this the easier way, which is to flip the bike up, side down. I'm sure there's a lot of professional bike mechanics out there right now having a fucking heart attack watching me do this. Going, oh my god, I'm surprised this guy's not dead. Riding his bike all those fucking years, putting his own bike together. But yeah, I was able to do it quite often. The whole flat spot and fork thing, and flat spot on the axle that slips into there, and that's why it won't go in. Glasses now. For those of you who are wondering, yes, wear glasses. Alright. Alright, bear with me. This will be sped up in the post. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, baby. Hey. I feel so. Back on. Here, man. Down. Gonna take the Made in Taiwan sticker off the bottom. I think so. Means it was not made in China. All right, so I guess everybody knows, all the old guys that would watch this, freestyler, BMXer, know that the original Haro Freestyler, the reason it has a double top tube, is that it was made by Torker USA. They were made in the USA. By Torker bikes, and that's why they had a double top tube. It was also so Bob could do all kinds of frame stand tricks and shit. But that's why that was there. All right, so we got black tough wheel on there. Cool. Cool, like Brooklyn's cool. Oh, I'm already digging this. I'm already loving it. Loving it. Right on. So far, so good. All right, so should we take the back wheel off now? I think we should. First thing we'll do, we'll take this off. Does this have, no, it doesn't. Son of a bitch. Oh, yes, it does. Yeah, I got the tensioner is back there. Get this? Not bigger one. I need the bigger one. I need the big guns. The big guns, motherfucker. To be assembled by professional bike mechanics only. Man, I look back on the bikes we used to ride back in the day. Oh shit. They use like fucking torque wrench on this thing. Ba-dum ba ba bee boo 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 boo. Go, Bubba. Bubba Hayes. Bubba Hayes, if you know that name, you've ridden BMX and also raced. And we off. I'm gonna have to get dice valve caps for this, quite frankly, because dice valve caps were what was cool during this era. All right, let's pop off this tire and put it onto the other wheel. Now what we gotta do basically with this thing is put the brakes on and we're done. Back in the day, when I built that other bike, that Haro Ashguard Master, where I put the coaster brake on it. Still haven't ridden that one as much as I thought I was going to ride. I was going to build a whole kick turn ramp for that. Right. Shit, but it went to the wayside. That was a lot of work because I had so much fucking problems with that, man. I'm putting coaster brakes on and doing all sorts of crazy shit. I'm just like that, man. I like to make things as complicated as possible. That's why I have a bike that has a coaster brake, 2 brakes, and all kinds of other crazy shit on it. But that bike's so rad too, man. There's all these different eras of BMX that I have. I have my Perry Kramer replica SE, which I absolutely fucking love. That's the raddest fuck bike, man. Such an era, man. Perry Kramer and Stu and all those guys ripping it up, man. SE was the original bad boys. Now they're still the bad boys. Todd's doing all his craziness with bike life, which has sort of driven some people insane. But I'm like, if it gets more people on fucking bikes, gets them off those beach cruisers. Oh my god, right? Beach cruisers, ugh. Suck, Bill. So stoked. I love it. I see tons of kids in our neighborhoods ride SE bikes. They're always on there doing wheelies and shit. Bravo, Todd. Keep it alive. Keep it going. Love Ellie. Someday. There we go. There you go. Okay. Make sure my snake bellies are going in the right direction. That's so important, man. You gotta know this stuff. Time for more pumping. The pumping. The pumpernickel. It's not working as well. This is a really weird pump. Like, normally I was, back in the day, you pull up on this and that's how you would put the pump clip on. But this one, I push down on it. This one you have to push it in, pull that up, and then you pump it up. Pump it up again. So let's get this tire pumped up. Oh, another thing used to happen to me all the time. In the winter months, because I live in the Northeast, we would we'd go out riding and we'd pump our tires up like crazy, right? But in the winter, if you put, like, let's say 70 pounds in a tire, you pump it up and you bring it in the house, the cold tire goes down and the warm expands. And we'd be in the middle of the night, we'd hear bah, boom, and it'd be a tire blowing out on the bike because of the change in temperature. So funny. Anyway, tire number 2. No longer need the pump. That's duty. Thank you. The manual labor there. There you go. Bike number 2. Wheel number 2. Let's put this on. Hopefully this will work because I'm using it as a chain wheel. It's this. Let's see. Just send me a different sprocket. Sprockets. This will work. I don't know if it's not working. It goes too far back. That's that, which it does. I wonder if that's why they sent me this. Bigger. This goes too far back. This is a much bigger cog on this mug. I don't know how to change this fucker out. What is the size they used here? I don't think I can put that on this. But I mean, we can wing it. Wing it, push it to the edge. That's probably a bad idea. I might not be able to do what I wanted to do. Typical nonsense. Let's see here. Take a look at this. See what it looks like. This just comes out, so it's not really a big deal. Need a bigger cog though. If this was to fit in there, it'd be perfect. But I doubt it's going to fit in there. Shorten the chain. Alright. Alright, this ain't gonna get done today. This ain't gonna get done. Chain breaking tool. I don't think I do. Do you have a chain breaking tool? I just don't know if I can use it on this one. We're going to call it the section where I figure out that I have to shorten the chain because the sprocket is much smaller on the other bike, which is also why they sent a smaller sprocket, because they realized what they sent me the bike was outrageously fucking huge and the wrong one. So, I've got to shorten chain. So I think I can do it. So I have a chain breaking tool here. And I just got to take like maybe a link out of this mother. Cool. This chain is burly too, man. It's like burly as well. Sticky. Oh. Need a little bit of wrench help here, man. Help me. What you gonna do out? You boo. Way. This would help. All right, we were able to shorten the chain so that we can get this thing together today, which I'm really stoked on. Super stoked. I was just super bummed that I not been able to do this today. I was like, oh, can't get my brand new freaking bike together, man. It's a bummer. All right, and now we can take this, pull this like this. This. There. Through. Yeah, full link out. All right, we have to take one more link out. So this will be sped up. Ba, 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 doo. The way it tracks me is perfect. All right, now let's see if we got it right. Somehow the little screws here, they were going to go back. That's for me moving stuff. So, bam. There we go. Now we're cooking. All right, so I want to get my little brake holder thingies. They're going to hold the brake together while I do this. We'll tighten to where it needs to be. Boom. Bam. Bing, bang, boom. That's the right one. Here's the right one. Yeah. All right, let's get some pegs on this thing in the back end. What do you say? Peg the bike. Peg this bike. Peg this machine. Disco. Put that here somewhere. No, I did. All right, as we tighten the pegs down here, we're going to do some more. So I graduated, like I said, in 1984, and I actually started my own freestyle team. It was called High Voltage. Actually named by a friend of ours. Listen to AC/DC, like that'd be a good name for a freestyle team. Where they, not the name of the album High Voltage, but where they were singing Dirty Deeds. I think it's High Voltage done dirt cheap. And those first shows were done dirt fucking cheap. Back in the day. All right. Man, it just looks so much like the fucking bike. It's like I'm riding Perry Kramer, which was my favorite fucking BMX pro back in the day. It was so badass. And now I'm riding Bob Haro's replica bike from back in the day. And he was, of course, the original badass. All right, so we take the reflectors off those pedals and put them on this bike. We should. I think we should do that next. Or do you guys want to leave your reflectors on there? Because the reflectors are cool. Let's break up the reflectors of love. I want to see some of these new school guys get down and dirty with the a little bit of lube on. Get down and dirty with the coaster brake. Not a free coaster brake. That's what I'm dying to see. Somebody get down with a coaster. That would be fucking amazing. I don't see it happening every time soon. Because that's a lost art, man. I'm trying to find lubrication. I'm going to use a switch. I'm going to use a switch there. Have your left and right pedals. If the pedals weren't done correctly, they would be falling off your bike. One of the few things I have left. My many years of riding bikes. Pedal wrench here somewhere. Poodle wrench. Da da dee da da da. Da da dee. Oh, look at that. That's just sweet, baby. That's just sweet sauce. Oh, we're getting down there now. I just gotta put the gotta get the old man, I can't believe how this like looks exactly like the bike back in the day. Crazy. I guess next we're gonna put the next up is the handlebars. The handlebars. The this one. Losing the chance a little bit, but that's right now. That's all. That's all right. Don't nobody worry about me. Of course, when we first started out, we didn't have gyros, we didn't have POTS mods, we didn't have any of that stuff, man. And it was a gnarly time to be a freestyle biker. Because you spun your bars around one time, you had to unwind them. You ever seen old videos of Eddie Fiola? They had a fucking stylish way of unwinding those bars. He would do his trick and then pow, bars back around. And then they came up with the POTS mod, which was the first thing, which is the hole in the stem. And we used to actually drill holes in the bolt that would hold our friggin' stem on, and put the cable, just the cable. not the whole cable, just the inner cable part, the inner part of the cable. We put that inside there, and think that that was perfectly safe and fine, and then bam, go with that. And then we thought, yeah, that'll work. That's not going to break or fall off or anything. That was short-lived though. And then they started actually making the bolt and making the whole neck and everything, and we were able to spin the bars without breaking cables and everything else. And then came, of course, the gyro, not the gyro, but the oh man, the rotor, the fucking ACS rotor, which was insane because you had to run your stem up higher. I'm gonna put this up after I get the bike together. You had to run your stem up like super high, and then you had this rotor that went up and down in grease, and that's how, and the two pieces would spin like just gyro does, and that's how we would keep the bars from getting tangled up. And looking back, man, the crazy shit that we did was absolutely fucking nuts, man. It was fucking bananas. We did to try and learn all this freestyle stuff, but we made it happen. We made it happen. We all didn't die. Some of us did get hurt, but if you're not taking a risk, man, you're not getting hurt. You're not getting hurt. You're not taking a risk. Whether it's bikes, emotionally, or anything else in life, right on. Right on, man. All right, let's not crank these down all the way. Let's just get them so they won't move. A little knurling on the handlebar, which is very nice to keep it from slipping around. This bike was not designed for some 20-something pro freestyle. It's just designed for an old man like myself going, I remember back when I used to ride BMX, that was really cool. So that's why I bought it. Relatively expensive. Now, people are bitching and moaning that this thing was $1,900. It's expensive, man. Of course, a mountain bike is like $6,000, $7,000. So now, if you're bitching about this, you're probably not riding a super high-end MTB. I'm guessing. Probably right. But you have to lubricate these things, or they come pre-lubed? Is that just the way it is? Anyway, I'm just going to go with it. Now, back during the heyday of BMX, if you're buying a brand new off the store room, or the bike floor, bike room, whatever the fuck it was, bike floor, bike showroom floor, how about that? Your bike was, fuck man, it was easily $800. That's fucking 30 some odd years ago, bro. So, you know, we're spending that much money all those years ago. You can't be bitching and moaning now because that's 30 years. Inflation. You suck the ball thing that makes gas more expensive now. Makes bikes more expensive. So I can't sit here and say, well, it's just outrageous that they should be giving me this bike for nothing. It should be nice, but that's not realistic. Go like that. I just get to say a certain kind of neural thing on the end of it. Whap boof, which is all over here. I'm walking over to these. I don't know what's what anymore of these freaking bicycle thingies. I know what those are for. I know what this is for. This goes down there on the bottom. But when this goes here, I guess. Where's the one that goes there? Oh. This goes through there. This goes like that, and then I remember that. That goes like this. Goes through there like that. But how does this come? Stay together. Dumb. You fucking dumb. It's been so long since I've done this, I've completely forgotten how this all fucking works. Also, not having fucking eyeballs at work, you can't see what's inside here, which means you can't make contact with the NARP that's in there that you can unscrew so you can pull the cable through. All right, so now this goes like it is in this. One thing I was excellent at back in the day was dropping mother effing wrenches on the ground, man. Oh, I could drop a wrench like you couldn't believe it. That's not a euphemism, buddy. Adjust the brakes. Definitely liking that. One brake down. All right, so let's get the other brake together. Back brakes. The back brakes. He's like, what the fuck? What is he talking about? Brakes? What does he mean? There's a hole that goes through here. I don't think there's a hole in this thing. Do it like that. Doesn't feel like there's a hole in the frame. New school frames. No. Okay, so this which means that this is going to go like this, this. How can I cut this cable better? Oh, fucking A. What luck. What luck upon yon window brakes. All right. So, we're back in business. So, I have a pair of wire cutters that'll work. I'm going to cut this off a little bit shorter. Die, because I'm taking too damn long. All right, so we've got the gyro almost completely mounted here. We're doing it. We're getting it done. I think we're getting it done. Let's see what happens. We'll see what happens here. Just go on one side, not the other side. It's never easy. It's never easy. It's always sort of sleazy. No, this is it. Okay, so this goes here. That goes through there. Screw that down to there. We're actually very close to having this thing together, man. It's almost go time. Go-go juice time. So let's see how the back brakes work. Oh, I've just been smacked in the face. You've been smacked by a repop Haro. There's guys out there that lose their minds because these things are actually built. Like, they get very upset that there's redone Haro freestylers and shit. Because it takes away from the value of the old stuff. I really don't care. I just want to have a bike that I can ride, man, without worrying about it breaking and shit from back in the day. It's just all part of the fun. It was so much fun riding these things, man, back as kids. Hellfire, yes. Right on. Alright, the question is, can I get this? I know I probably have to unloosen this to get this to do that. Yeah, that's probably what I gotta do here. So I'm gonna have to loosen this up a little bit. That one's gotta go there. This one's gotta go over here. Work, damn you, work. It's close. It wants to go. Shit, just a little bit over here, a little bit. It's almost there. I feel like I'm ready to bomb the Death Star. Almost there. Almost there. Stay on target. Stay on target. Almost there. Little muggles don't want. Nothing's simple anymore. Just gotta go up a little bit. A little bitsky. Nerd. There we go. There it is. There it goes. Color me super stoked. Okay, so let's tighten the brakes up a little bit here. Let's get that narked and gnark turn a little bit there. Get this all straightened out so it works good. Looks good there. Let's just tighten that up. Let's tighten that one up. It's good and good. Here, so we're going to pull this out. There. Sorry, there. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Give the old man a break. All right. All right, that looks good. That looks good. Let's pull this up a little bit. Pull these fuckers tighter. That works well. All right, went a lot simpler than I thought it was going to go. All right, so our last little things that we're going to do here is cut the cable shorter. Put some little narpy things on the end there so they look good. Let's adjust the brakes. What do you say? Oof. Oh man. Yeah, I probably didn't fuck up with it. Don't give her too much, otherwise I have to order new stickers. And then we'll take a look at everything. We'll get on the ground and we'll take a look at how it feels. All right, let's adjust these freaking brakes. Not with that though. This front brakes first. Digging the front brake. Get that front brake adjusted. Let's get that front brake adjusted for me. Boom, 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 boom. One of these, right? Some one of these wrenches. I get confused. On the wrenches. I don't know what's going on. Which wrench is which? Oh, this is like this. This looks like the wrench. All right, that's cool. Now for the back end, which actually I'm perfectly fine with the back end is, because they can be tightened up a little bit more with this, and that's that. I mean, that's fine. All right, let's cut these cables. Let's cut the fucking cables. Yeah, still follow me? Yeah, you are. Got my little narps right here. We're gonna stick these on this bad boy. Little cable de-snarkulators. There it is. All right, we're gonna pull it down and we're gonna adjust everything so that I can sit on it properly. I think I'm gonna loosen the back end up a little bit. It's a little bit too tight. It's a little bit too tight, a little bit too obnoxious. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. What do you guys think so far? What do you think? too much for you? Is this too much, Haro Freestyle? All right, let's take this off the stand. Let's see if we can get it off the stand. There we go. Oh boy, wow. Wow, I've got the front of, wow, these bars are fucking wide. I gotta adjust a little bit, a few things here. Gotta tighten the stem up. Wow, this thing's so light, it's crazy. But yeah, it actually feels like pretty good, like right where it is. Just gonna adjust a few things. What do you think? Cool, right? Let's get first things first, let's get these adjusted properly. I actually think this is the right wrench for this. I'd be wrong. This one? These are flight crank wrenches. That's right. Alright. That one's good there. I like where the handlebars are right here, it's fine. Let's get two. Alright, now let's see what we can do as far as this wrench on this is concerned. I need to do a bit of wrenching on this bad boy. Yeah, this is not tight enough. I'm gonna tighten this up and break. Ba-bam, ba-boom, ba-bang, ba-bang. Tough wheel. That's fine. That's tight. Keep off it. Digging the handlebars are tight where they need to be. So I don't have to change that at all. That's good. Alright, so far so freaking good. Really blown away by this thing, is really fucking cool. I'm gonna have to adjust the seat a little bit. Let's see what we can do here with this bad boy. Actually this seat's up at the right height. I just gotta get it a little more tight so it doesn't accidentally go slamming down on me. Now, set it up in there. The same wrench. That's it. All right. All right, man. Fucking A. This is gonna just be fun to ride this year. It's just gonna be a blast riding this thing around. All right, let's see how much damage I did to the sticker on here. I'll make it a slow reveal so nobody panics. Ah, thank goodness we didn't destroy the sticker. So stoked. Oh, we didn't destroy it too much. We did a little bit of damage, but not that bad. It's just such a cool bike, man. Let's just be honest. There it is. Actually, I think let's take the grip covers off too. All right, come on, man. Where's the grip cover? Yeah. Ba-bam! There it is. 2022, 2023 Haro Freestyler. Love it. I fucking love it. It's fucking awesome, dude. This bike is so cool, man. Totally stoked on it. I got my other little valve cap on here, so we're not valve capless. Graphite tough wheels. This bike's definitely a bomb. Shizzle. For shizzle. For shizzle. Yep. Definitely digging it. All right. So there you go. Thank you for watching. On whatever channel you're watching this on. If you rode BMX back in the day, I hope you're stoked on this bike. I am. Just be able to ride this thing around is gonna be fun. You know, it's just memories of a bygone era. Things were, I guess, really simpler. You know, I won't go into all the craziness that goes on nowadays with kids getting shot to death in school and whatnot. This is bullshit. I got a whole generation's got to take care of that. You know, we'd be able to go to school on our bikes, and our biggest fear is to have this thing stolen. So, all right, that's it. That's the Haro Freestyler replica build that I did here, just to have a memory of it, man, so it can be out there on the internet and people can check it out if they want to. And I'm gonna go off and ride this thing. I'm gonna put a couple of pictures of me doing some curb endos or backwards wheelies or some freaking stupid thing on it. But go out, have fun, man. Live your life. It's over way too quick. Rock on.